What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the newly released sequel to a pretty awesome action film, The Old Guard 2. I remember back when the first one came out, I had gone into it blind, not knowing what to expect. And after that first, they did that incursion scene where they all get lit up and die, and then just rise from the dead and kick some serious ass. Yeah, I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. Unique take, something different, and I'm here for it. I remember thinking after the first one, they gotta make a sequel to this. And I just hadn't heard anything about a potential sequel. And then one day, I'm just browsing through stuff, and then I see The Old Guard 2 coming in like a week or two, and I was like, oh damn, I will definitely be checking that out. Now, it has been a little bit since I saw the first one, so my memory's not the freshest when it comes to it, but I'm sure throughout the film things will click into place like, oh yeah, I remember that went down. Hopefully, this one will be able to deliver. I haven't heard anything good or bad, haven't seen any reviews, just saw that it came out the other day, and I had to check it out for myself. So, that's what we're going to do today. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out the 2025 sequel, The Old Guard 2. Yeah, so I forget how many of the original guardsmen survived the last one. I know a couple did die. I'm pretty sure one of them betrayed them, but pretty sure Charlize and the girl they recruited definitely still around. And we found, I'm pretty sure this was Charlize's girlfriend from back in the days. She was tried as a witch. And what a terrible fate to spend hundreds of years entombed in the bottom of the ocean when you can't die. Well, you can die, but, you know, drowning, coming back to life, drowning. That first breath of fresh air, after hundreds of years. But yeah, I would totally expect her to be a villain in this one, because I'd be pretty pissed off if I just had her fate.
Let's do this, guys.
2 guards have moved to the waterfront.
At least they let him finish peeing first. Ow. Last guy lost a head in the maze, he only lost a thumb, so...
This one is mine! No.
Yeah, I'd want the Viper. Well, she found her weapon now. Yeah, she may no longer be immortal, but centuries of honing your fighting skills, she still kicks ass. Poor Viper. Ow! Oh, that's nasty. That looked great. Looked practical. Poor car.
Looks good on you.
Little souvenir.
Halfway into the villa?
Hey, listen, sometimes today's lesson. Yes, it is.
You know you joke a lot, but how are you doing?
Me?
Is she happy or sad?
I'm really happy.
Enjoys being mortal now?
I'm at peace.
Didn't look that peaceful when you were throwing that guy out the window.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Send it now.
He just slaughtered everyone in that house. That's peace? Alright.
Conduit, like the others last month.
So who is?
The robot is elusive, leaves almost no trace. This
Uma's character.
And there's someone else there, I can't see his face. But the books, I think they're his. She's...
And then what?
And then I wake up.
I wonder if she's also immortal and trying to do something evil, or if she's trying to become immortal and then do something evil.
Just a little time for myself.
That's it.
I am?
I need your help. Zero. Try and have some fun without me. Kyle. Don't worry, okay?
Here's your day off you asked for.
What's up with Joe?
He said he wanted some time alone.
Wonder if he's worried something's going on fishy. The random text. Now this.
What?
Now she's on a mini mission. She just wants a day off.
She's spoken of me.
She never stops.
I imagine she was trapped somewhere in the same hell as me. All I wanted was to get out and release her from it. She'd been free for 500 years.
I mean, of course she would have helped you if she could.
Living in her own kind of hell.
It's not like she knew exactly where to find you.
Être seul c'est difficile, et là ça fait des années. Le plus dur, là c'était la première fois, ça sera la dernière fois.
Not much of an exile if you're dropping in to deliver groceries.
Oh, they're close by.
The world over. Within 43 short years. Cause and effect.
Leads to a Nobel Prize in medicine 3 generations later.
What happened over there?
Those volumes were stolen by one of us.
The woman Niall's been dreaming about.
I've written.
So she is immortal.
She goes by Discord now.
Sounds ominous.
As it should.
She's a Discord server?
Of the Immortals.
No. I found no trace of anyone earlier.
There was a time where we walked together. We saw how fate of those who are different.
So Discord is the OG Dracula.
What does she want from us, Joa?
Now that she knows your histories, I believe that all of you could be in danger. It's been millennia since I've been afraid. And I am scared of what she is capable of.
And maybe she wants to eradicate the immortals entirely?
Do you think there's a chance she might know that I've lost my immortality?
How long has it been?
Around 6 months.
Andromache.
Well, since he didn't know, maybe she doesn't yet.
I already have.
Because I knew what you were gonna say.
What a Flintstones house.
This is Tua, an old friend of mine.
You knew there was another and you never told us. Boss, you lied to us?
I didn't lie.
A lie of omission is still a lie.
She did promise to keep his secret, so gotta respect that. Is this her plan B?
Gone on living in it freely. all these centuries. I need to hear the words that will free me. You and me. Find me where you always could.
Like, how can she really resent her for living her life?
And you don't.
It's Quinn.
The woman was at the bottom of a random spot in the ocean. Like,
How long are you guys gonna keep this up? This whole cold shoulder bit, huh?
How do we know you haven't sold us out again, Book?
Come on. Well, I guess you don't.
not for nothing, it's only been 6 months since he betrayed them, which is like 6 seconds in the grand scheme of things for them. It's like maybe if like 100 years or so had passed, it's like, all right. Looks like a mini Trojan horse.
What if she doesn't recognize me? I don't mean physically, but who I've become.
Might say the same with her too. That's pretty cool. Seeing the way the city looked during the different timelines. Hug it out.
Can you imagine it? Trapped in the dark, every muscle screaming for air, returning just long enough to remember, to hope.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to drown once, let alone infinitely for 500 years.
Decision.
Don't. Step back.
I mean, you really should tell her, because what if just out of anger, she's like, oh, I'm going to kill you and whatever, we'll talk about it later, thinking you'll come back, but you won't. Ooh. Glad to see she's not rusty.
Mày sẽ chết trong cô độc và bóng tối!
Yeah, not quite the reunion she was hoping for, but gotta be kind of what she was expecting. And so she really wasn't upset with her for not being the one to find her, more so for the fact that she just kind of stopped looking. But she's like, oh, you couldn't find me in one little drop of the ocean. It's like, do you know how big it is?
Clever. Hiding in a church. But you can't stay here forever.
Don't think she's hiding.
You and I are going to...
I'm not doing anything with you.
We're connected. Do you have a birthmark on your left arm? And the last. I'll see you soon, Niall.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Them being connected. Kind of like a yin and yang thing going on. But something's up with her. She was like
Clearly, Discord.
twitching a little bit there.
We'll know where they are.
Well, that's something.
What does it mean? I'm the last.
Discord knows something about you we don't. And we need to figure it out.
What do we do about Quinn?
I don't know.
So is he just like back on the team now? All forgiven?
He's going to use Niall to try to kill all of us. The legend also states that the wounded immortal before it is lost.
The transfer. Precisely. But it has to be willingly given. So Andy could...
To make amends, is he going to willingly transfer his immortality back to Andy?
Well, life is funny, because here I am, talking to you. I'm really grateful for that.
We've known each other too long.
Yeah, so many things I left unsaid all the time. When you get to do things over, that's where you forget to say things to one another.
Makes sense.
Of an expiration date.
You can't live like there's no tomorrow if you know there will always be a tomorrow.
From the ocean because I needed you by my side. You may have lost Andromache, but you don't have to be alone. How can I help you, Quinn? I want them to suffer. Andromache and the others?
Yeah, kind of expected that. Looks kind of artsy for a nuclear facility. Oh, damn. I was expecting it to freaking burst through. Is he gonna get her to stab him?
Okay, Book. Hey, Tua, fool this old man.
Go easy on me. Perhaps you're not quite ready for this, Booker.
All right.
He's like, remember, it's just a theory, but maybe you shouldn't be messing with fire.
I insist.
All right.
And now I don't know what the hell they're doing.
No, it's all right. That was fun. I'm gonna take care of this.
I'll be back.
Or maybe 2-0 is willing to take the cut.
I can already tell it. It's not healing.
And we don't have much time left. Remember, it must be given willingly.
That was kind of the whole plan.
They're just outside Jakarta. We need to get everyone together in the library.
I'll be right there.
Just gotta give Andy something real quick.
It's just been a while, you know. It's not for me.
Meet you downstairs.
Or does he not want her to know? Because he's kind of forcing immortality back onto her again.
Now look at the large structure here. It's the core.
Planted a device. We should assume that it...
Not be good for a nuclear facility. What does he keep eyeballing her scar to see if and when it heals? To see if the transfer took?
But me and you, we were together from the start. I can't look at us and believe it is arbitrary. Things end. What I feel when I see you, when I see your heart, that's truly immortal.
Well, I feel like they're effectively saying their goodbyes. This might not end well for them.
Always an asshole.
Interesting choice.
Move!
Oh, she whipped out the battle axe again. Ooh. Yeah, and if what Booker did worked, there's no respawning for him. They do work well together, but should be expected after thousands of years fighting together.
If I can get into their system, I can lead you to the bomb.
System has a firewall.
Look for a manual override.
There's no manual override, Copley.
Oh, Copley's in trouble.
Copley.
Gonna freeze him? Oh, that's cold.
We're blocked. This way. Joe, Nicky, now.
It worked.
Let's go.
Which means he's officially on his last life.
You always go first.
I'm not joking.
Me neither.
Stay behind me.
Ask questions later. If there is a later for him. Now she's extra pissed off and immortal again. Came back to life for what, 6 months? Is it a fatal stab?
Where is she taking them?
Losing a good amount of blood there. And you gotta track him down. Play chicken with a helicopter?
Your hand isn't healing. You're mortal.
Don't look at me like that. Yourself suddenly mortal.
Ah, okay.
Theirs. To me, it does. The first few won't be willing. Torture goes a long way.
Ooh. I think I'd rather the stab through the heart than the Achilles. Oh, she brought her girl back. It's like, yeah, I get coming out of where she was. She would be resentful towards her, but even immortal, life's too short to hold grudges.
You will fight by my side. I always go first. Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, what? Really? I didn't realize we were at the freaking end, man. You're gonna leave on a cliffhanger like that? Alright, guys. So, just got finished up with the Old Guard 2, and what the hell? I really hate when movies and shows, whatever, do stuff like this and just end on a cliffhanger. I wasn't expecting the movie to be over already, and we'd not get a finale. I really hope Netflix doesn't do some BS where they're like, oh, well, this didn't perform as well as we'd hoped, and we're not going to make the third one now. And then just not complete the story for us. So, yeah, after 500 plus years, Andy finally got her girl back. Granted, it's took her a while to fully and truly come back to her, but to be expected. At first, I didn't really understand why she would be upset with her. Again, she's one person in the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, she may have had an idea of where she was dropped, but especially at the time, and depending on how deep she was, there's no technology to go down and retrieve her, even if she knew exactly where she was. Couple that with currents and tides and all that stuff, like she could have shifted. And it's not like she had GPS coordinates where she could just go out and get her at a later date. So, yeah, like at first I didn't understand, but it wasn't the fact that she didn't retrieve her, it was just that she kind of stopped trying. But I mean, 500 plus years, and there's so much other stuff going on in the world now that she's trying to help. I don't know. But still, I could get her being upset coming out of it. I'm glad she came around. She had 6 months to cool off, which again, it's like, it's nothing in the grand scheme of things considering how long they live. So, they went deeper into the lore with this one. Uma was the first immortal ever, and damn, she's like, I was there when Jesus got crucified. Wow, yeah, crazy to think about. And then on the other side of the spectrum, Nile is the last. And they have the matching tattoos and kind of like a yin and yang situation going on. And it turns out Nile's actually the destroyer, essentially. She has the power to take away the power. And that's what happened to Andy in the last one. Now, Tua, the immortal librarian, through his readings throughout the centuries, found out that, essentially it was a theory, turned out to be true. But yes, she does have the power to take away the immortality, but there's also still a brief window in which they can transfer that onto someone else. And partly because it seemed Booker was trying to make amends for how he was in the last one, and also the fact that, you know what, he's had enough of life. Like, he just wants to finally rest. He transferred his immortality to Andy. I kind of thought she might have been pissed about that. And, maybe she still will be. She didn't really have time to be pissed. Just to the fact that, like, she said she's finally at peace. And, when her time is up, it's up now. But, yeah, now she's immortal again. And then we also find out that Uma, Discord, interesting name choice, but yeah, she is now mortal. Not because of anything Nile did, but yeah, eventually, with this lore, one day an immortal can just wake up mortal, and yeah, that's it. Their service is officially up. And yeah, that's what happened to her. So it wasn't some, like, I don't know, in her mind, wanting it to be a noble thing, what she was trying to do. It was she wants to use Nile to take the other immortal's power and transfer it into her. I don't know if she gets that the person has to do it willingly. It's like, okay, maybe you'll torture, convince Nile to eventually take someone's power, but she's not some like all powerful wizard that can just be like, there you go. No, the person has to be willing to transfer it. And yeah, I don't know if I could see that happening, but probably for the sake of entertainment, at least one person will eventually transfer their immortality to her, but we're gonna have to wait and see now. Yeah, this kind of flew by. I was not expecting it to just end where it did. And yeah, like I said, there better be a freaking third one now. And overall, this was an enjoyable one. We got more detail into the lore of the Immortals. There was some good fight scenes. Ultimately, I still like the first one better, but now we have an epic conclusion to look forward to. Hopefully, it's in production, and hopefully, they won't screw us out of a third one, because this story now needs to wrap up. And one more hopefully for you. It won't be like 2 to 3 years to come out with the third one now, because I think there was a decent amount of time between the first and this one. But yeah, it is what it is. No control over it. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.